It's Lilith. Probably just took a while to load in. And before I get into the game today, I recently commissioned an artist for a piece of me. Hold up, I've been fiddling around with my voice a bit. So, just for thinking maybe I was a bit quiet. I think that should be good. Okay then. Alright. Anyway, I commissioned an artist for a piece of me, and they just finished recently. Quite like the result. Here it is. Ta-da! Yes, that's me in Imperial Guard armor from Oblivion. Quite like how the lighting turned out. Fantastic. The artist for this was hold up, let me get the name. Censor Summer. Hang on, I'll get their card. That's the artist. If you wanna go see more of their stuff, or maybe commission stuff yourself, they're great to work with. Right, so anyway, I'm playing Rogue Trader again. On the topic of Warhammer video games, Warhammer Survivors has been announced. That's a game similar to Vampire Survivors or Holocure. Ooh, even better. It's by the same developers as Boltgun. When I saw the preview, I thought I recognized the art style of the animated pixel art. But wait a moment. Warhammer Survivors? Don't you mean Warhammer 40,000 Survivors? No! Because this game not only covers Warhammer 40,000, but also Warhammer Age of Sigmar. And one of the playable characters from on the Age of Sigmar side is Felix, or was it Gotrix? Which is Felix and which is Gotrix? Felix or Gotrix? Okay, no, Gotrek. It appears that one of the playable characters on the Age of Sigmar side is Gotrek, a dwarf who was a reoccurring protagonist in the original Warhammer fantasy battle, who then found himself in the world of Age of Sigmar. Anyway, let's get into the game. Rogue Trader. So, the Adeptus Arbites accused me of many crimes against the Imperium. Well, I fought back against the Prefect, and then promptly banished the Adeptus Arbites
I always
from
have a backup plan.
the Cross Expanse, at least the parts under my control, which I believe should be most of the Expanse actually, because I think I'm the sole rogue trader of the Expanse now. just alright, no longer like this. What's gonna happen to us? Oh, just go back to the Imperium.
Is there money to be made?
Wait, hold on.
Save your jests about furry
Damn.
fleas and
Whatever.
territory.
Just
I heard enough of them back on Fenris.
a few. I could have looted. On this, on topic of sound, yep, the game audio is being captured. Right, so where to now? Seriously, where to? Journal. Three sorrowful lunges, So how do I progress with this? Ba-ba-bum. Wait, okay. Thanks for the follow, Olafa. So, Okay, so apparently I need to complete only project on Jonas. Look for. Wait. So, let's see. So I actually was down to Cronus for a moment. It's really not specific enough. So let's see. Genetic mercy. Wait, so what do I need? Society of Cartographers and where's the what do I need for Bastion? Okay, so I need more security. I also need more profit factor. time for the Dragos' mobility to forget their feuds and take up arms in defense of the native world. Okay, so what is this? By claiming across Spat's road trail be able to case tie of cartographers on being offered valuable charts and others. This time okay, so how long will it take? Whoop. Okay, so anything else? Visions. So that's okay, that's still in progress. Well, I guess I should do some trading to increase my profit factor. So go back to my bridge. Come on. 100%, so why? There. Okay, generous. Or business. So does that actually increase profit factor? Ah. Oh, some goods. Doesn't seem like it. They increase my reputation with them. Once I'll be focusing on the actual trading side of Rogue Trader. This side, whatever. Let's see. Okay, Need something that'll give me more profit factor. Hang on here. Aha! Think there's something going on there, Peppers. I bring woeful news, Lord Captain. Spirit Hector, the Lord of Hammer, has passed away. Aw. Immediately after the launch of Auto Voxspire, he entered the halls of Refrain, and, having sat on the command throne, was granted a vision. For over 3 days, prelate Hectorus, whatever, and preached about Saint Ignatius being reincarnated in a body made from the saint's own holy relics. This spiritual feat depleted prelate strength, and he peacefully departed for the Emperor's throne shortly after the sermon's conclusion. The Order's elders believe this to be a sign that St. Conctus relics, currently stored on planets throughout the expanse, must be brought together. The Order is preparing for the election of a new prelate, under whose guidance he will undertake this holy mission. The majority of the votes are divided between Prioress Logana, well known for her fervor, and merciful Sir Icon. The minority of the Order seek the Optimus Nimbus, humble and reasonable man, as their prelate. As prelate Ectaricus's death not strike you as odd? I'm afraid it does not. Steam Hector began his service as a battle missionary, long grown weary of the peaceful life befitting a man of his status. Well, what do my companions say? I have sympathy for Prioress Logana. Let her meet with Reverend Hermes on footfall. Should he accept her as a worthy leader, we ought to support her, alright? A careful, sensible Optimus sounds like a safe bet to me than a fanatic or clever aristocrat. The voices say that he has few paltry secrets, and knowledge of those secrets guarantees us his loyalty. Brother Tychon, you know I met back when he was called Tychon Drevstrom. He was a monk back then, the grandson and heir to Oberon, Governor of Dragonis. An humble young man with spark in his eyes. Legend would mean much to dry streams. Three of them together make a pleasurable, possible prelate. I mean, none of the contenders can match the late actress in authority, regardless of whom you select. The others are unlikely to accept them as their new superior without complaint. You should bid them with oaths and compel them to work together. I don't know. Want to know more about the green, huh? This is green. What Ah, no, wrong one! Hey, I want to know more about my candidate. Varys was converted by Hectorus while the Heathen was. He then served as his bodyguard for many years and eventually became the protector of the Order politically and leader of its military branch. As for Brother Tricon, he's an aristocrat by birth. He had an excellent education and would have lived in luxury had he not been known for secular life. Secular life for the sake of aesthetic vows. Intelligent, mortal, and well-read, was promptly, generally merciful. Brother Tricon sounded good. So wait. Arsogia. So is it live stream? Brother Tricon. So is that how I... Brother drive stream then? Will do. I bet Urban never thought the boy would be of any use to the family. Now we'll have to endure a decade of him boasting about the drive stream blood that always drives for great heights. Brother Tricon has been chosen as the prelate for the Order of the Hammer. Peaceful missionaries depart from Foulstone from many planets to form alliances and resourceful spiritual ties with the holders of St. Countess relics. This diplomatic mission will undoubtedly require suitable financial support. Our drive stream has been formed of the honor granted to their family and is humbly requested to cover all the expenses related to Prelate Icon's endeavors. Okay, got some profit factor. Excellent. Now, anything else that have more factor? Aha, that will add a lot of profit factor. So... Hi, Fusil! You doing? And... let's see, what else could I get? Let's explore a ship. Exxon's land worlds have tech precisely informed. Well, it doesn't have any profit factor, but cost me a iris, so anyway, where's Verbus 6? I'll deal with bums on the planets. Oh, hail the rogue trader! My soul hunter! So, where's Verbus 6? Aha, there it is. Simple man, I see an anime girl playing CRPGs. I subscribe. Thanks for that. Okay. Aha. Oh, perfect lost bum. What I need was profit factor of 60 or more anyway. So what's this about suspended shipments? Lord Captain, the mines of Verbus 6 are once again in turmoil. At the depths of level MD Theta 05, the overseers have discovered a mountain of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the millstones of their mining machines. All the dead are convicts. The overseers believe that there is a cult of heretics operating in the ranks of the prisoners, offering human sacrifices. Prisoners themselves claim that this atrocity was committed on the orders of the warden, rid his prison of the more inconvenient inmates. One tried to reason with the raging mob, but was mauled to death instead. Oof. His defiled remains were found inside one of the cells, where prisoners were being tortured during the investigation of the strange convicts. Overseers have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mine facilities. The assault would result in high loss of workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease this violence, and repent of the roadkill would only demonstrate some compassion towards their plight, possibly by performing some of the more severe punishments. Thanks for subscribing like you said you would, Mackie0129. Welcome to the Zombician Horde 93. If you like watching VTubers play CRPGs, on my channel there's a playlist of my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Well, let's not be too hasty. You serve Verbus 6 and the Von Blancus dynasty. On careful inspection of the dead bodies of the convicts, the overseers conclude that they had not been killed by a human. No weapon could have infected such wounds. By demonstrated to the convicts, fire died down as realization sank in that some unknown force was behind the murders. Investigation should not yield anything help identify the party behind the murders that sparked the riot. Level MD Zeta 05 concealed. Right, so and no more convicts and there's work to go around. Natural areas contained on bones could make use of the surplus. Okay. Oh no, wait. Aha! Okay. In efforts to exploit the crisis in the expanse, the prominent mining consortium is disrupting all shipments to the colonies of Protectorate. Oh! Thanks for raid, Mad Salvi. Welcome everyone. I'm Lil Flamer. Punk zombie magician. I'm playing Rogue Trail right now, so what were you up to? What were you doing in your stream? I'll make the consortium respect the agreements by force. Just some chatting and rivals. So how'd that go? After a series of pointer attacks, the consortium sent to resume the ore shipments without interruption. However, other suppliers, intimidated by this show of aggression, no high signed contracts with the Rogue Trail. Oops. Okay, it was fun. So, project on Dragoston or Waymount is the other plan I need to attend to nearby? Milestone. Oh! An incredible find has been made on Foulstone, Lord Captain. A lost volume of St. Keith's diary has been discovered during the restoration of his crypt. By following the saint's words, the Order of the Hammer was able to find a cryptotap containing tech relic of Saint Cognatus the Crucible. Keith's writings on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor and Transformer, granting life and grace. Porters have been sent a delegation to lay claim to the treasure. It sparked heated disputes that have been going on for days. If the explorers prove that Crucible is an architect mechanism nor red, then they may become its curators. I will relay your will to the representatives of the deliberating parties. After some preparation, the explorers presented several pieces of evidence to support their claim. It was convincing of them being sacred blueprints, art similar to those used in the Crucible. By the end of their speech, most were fully convinced that the Order of Hammer's relic indeed architect. Protests from this far-side minority called Naval Explorers' arguments into question were ignored. By losing the argument, the monks of the Order of Hammer soon found enough humility within themselves to make peace with the results of the deliberations. Research has identified it as a device for surface terraforming fueled by geothermal energy of the planet. Put a wasteland into a blooming gun. However, a way to launch it is yet to be found. Okay. Just past Nevo store defenders. Right, so where is Foulstone? We also have one of those that fills up. Okay. Aha! There it is. So I guess I'll go back to Janice first. Wait. Oh, wait. So confused, but anyway. Wait. Yeah, first I'll go back to Dragonis. Don't do play. Like, heard some. Sound like the hissing of a giant snake. Terrifying work sent out a Vox message. One moment, let me talk my crew. Mm. Man. Right, so first I should talk with Solomon. Probably have a lot to say.
Rogue trader.
I have questions about what transpired at the Palace of Justice.
Understandable. That trial was unprecedented, as was its ending.
Harry had great respect for the Marshal. His crime must have come as a blow to you.
Gregorus Strax used to be an outstanding servant of the Lex Imperialis, and I still cannot understand why he failed to recognize Voltur as an enemy. I think that, in the end, Gregorus's actions were only human. Trapped in the Coronis expanse, he was faced with the task of guarding the entirety of the sector's tithe. He needed the wisdom of someone who could lighten his load. I am thankful to you for sparing Gregorus's life. He would have preferred execution, like all arbitrators. He feels duty-bound to accept his punishment. I intend to visit my former commander on occasion. I don't want to leave him alone with his guilt.
How's Leto? Have you already had the recording device extracted?
I've decided not to subject him to yet another procedure. The protocol that was making him conduct surveillance has been stopped after all. We might have need of this function someday, but for now, it has been disabled. Into the void with it.
I believe we have
So do
discussed
I.
everything.
Do you wish to talk about something else? You know
I
where
have
to...
business to attend to. Now,
My
Yeah.
dear friend, today you have a particularly bright glow of jade and gold around you.
what does your special sight reveal?
Streaks of fiery copper snake through the Proctor's soul, as though something had recently burst free. Anger, rage, pain, and left an indelible mark on it. Gone is his previous aura of steel grey, forced out by a new palette. His heart now bleeds new shades, natural hues that throb in time with his pulse. This transformation is mesmerizing.
Madam,
I have
must take my
enjoyed your
leave.
company. Thank you for the conversation.
And Elite.
Elantak, I trust your journeys were fruitful.
I must take my leave. Right, so. Okay. So is the project there complete and nothing that caught my attention there? Still need more security. Nothing still going on. I need people and plasteel. So now what? Well, now things going on too. Okay, that's fast from the end. Hang on, Janice. Whoop. That. Okay, well, I'll go help deal with this. I'm on with the high.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Grovel before the true power of humanity. All of you will bleed!
The rest will just wait. Where could I go? Wait, no. Oh no. Okay, let's begin.
I'm not accustomed
Ulfa?
to being ordered around.
What? Wait, oh, I meant
I
bring
am
it down.
a navigator, not a servitor.
His thunder!
Aha!
My strike time, hungry, come.
And you.
I will carve runes out of your bones.
Oh, no, of course, yes. There'd be disgusting demons here if that was the case.
If I may,
Right, so let's create some strategic points.
me?
Front line here.
If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the
We're here.
servants?
Okay. Right, so who can you see? Just there.
This tedium is beneath.
Just there, and see that demon? Yep.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Bang! Voice analysis.
If it serves your cause.
Okay, and turn.
Chaos guides me.
My
Ow.
reckoning will be swift.
To non-believers. Death to the weak. Come my way. Is that all you've got?
I bring mercy and retribution.
Uh,
By the web,
Oh, you're still alive? Not for much longer.
as the tenant,
Oh, come on, just die.
as honor ordains, killing.
That's
brings
better.
me no pleasure.
Okay.
Trust me,
I was hoping I'd be able to get another death from above.
as honor ordains, death is a blessing.
Splat! Aha! Death Vault is already ready. Why'd you use
As the tenants
acrobatic
demand.
artistry?
I will not die in dishonor.
Save it up.
Skitya! My Karamite hide is strong! None can do that! The wolf is on the hunt. Wolves reign!
Right. Take this.
Die in disgrace!
Splat! Now. How about ground and gun then? Now you could.
See how the
Uh-huh.
wolves are. I will carve runes out of your
Aha! Hell yeah! Oh! Okay, so they're more behind. I have a plan. Move, move, move. Come up.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Right, and now... Wait, I... Don't! I meant to get closer.
Oblivion approaches. A pathetic attempt. Don't it?
That Ulfa build is pretty nice. Huh, thanks. So... Oh hey, I have range attack too.
Behold!
And it missed.
Watch!
Yeah.
It is... Behold!
There.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Not enough!
Emperor, deliver us! Step aside. The
Okay,
navigator.
so now...
I'm not
Bring it down.
accustomed to being ordered around.
What? Wait. And move.
Death comes in sight.
Hey, it's Death Waltz time!
Blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed. Come, the other side.
Booyah! Double kill!
The shadows.
It's closer to the enemy.
Killing.
Booyah!
Pleasure. As honor ordains.
Maybe I have enough to get to that demon. Ooh, yes!
Blade whispers your name.
Oops. Did it anyway. Trying to avoid that barrel.
I shall not fail.
Oh, come on, die! Oh, that's it.
Trust me.
Maybe you could make a direct...
Tomes of military tactics.
yourself,
Me? Try to die with grace.
Aha!
Perish for this affront.
Alright. Dealt with.
Soul.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Let's see him. Okay, that. Right. Back to traveling. Navy feud. I just... Mode. Then I should investigate the planet with plasteel. I'll keep going to Epsilon. I'll move the... Wait a moment, do I have an extra extract him? It's the one with... That's the one. I have extracted him. Okay. Da-da-da-dum. We have plasteel back from there. End of the elusive legend. Yeah, I'll deal with that then. Oh! Oh, god damn it! I meant to quick save, not quick load, but there'll be an auto save once I got to that system, right? Right? God damn it. All the way back here. Wait for loading the save I didn't even want to load. Come on! Get into the save so I can get out of it. could just cancel this loading. Oh. Okay, rewind. God damn it. I might have to do that battle again. Wasn't too hard, but I should save scum more. Yep, I'm gonna have to do the battle again. Okay, well, new strategy this time.
Every last one of you.
I'll divide the forces so I can deal with the ones behind as well. Oh, gonna have to move. So, move, wait, no. Oh, that barrel was the problem. You can destroy it. Like, you can deal with ones there. In fact, you could also do ones there. Actually, pull back a bit. Okay. Not the battle.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh. Hey. Chaos Present cancelled that out.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And
Chaos guides me.
Flinch!
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I understand.
okay.
Intent.
wait.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet,
Oh.
monkey.
I clicked on the wrong square. I could.
If it serves your cause, feel death
Aha.
at my hands. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
I am not a vessel for pain. I am its master. Slow and painful is the way. Don't just... I'm done playing with you. Behold.
Aha! Nice.
It is handled.
Also take a shot.
It would be beneath
Nope, too
me
far.
to even attempt it.
Hey, intern. Thanks for follow. Agree. Family Chow? That name seems familiar.
My reckoning will be swift.
Welcome to the Assumption Horde, 93.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Caught by the web. As on a... Let your soul
Oh,
be
die!
touched. Come.
That's
the other
better.
side awaits.
Aha! Now we're talking.
As the tenants demand. Trust me. Accept
Good.
your lot.
This is your finest hour.
I hear you moving. No more. Just designate a target. If it's the... I deal death with my hands.
Bang! Oh, and you can move again.
Swift and silent.
Right, this is a fantastic turn.
I am not your Z.
Saved up.
I'll see to it personally.
I have an idea. You're out of vision. Nope. But I could
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
fly off sight. Could do.
I'll make it happen.
Splat.
I won't compromise my principles. On it. I'll see to it personally.
Okay. End of turn.
Chaos guides me.
Wolves ready!
Okay, got rid of them both. I can actually move around.
I hunger for battle. Fenris shoulder! So Corpse play! See how the wolf succeeds.
Another attack. I said.
Wolves ready. As worthy instrument.
And turn.
Non-believers. Pathetic attempt.
You're still alive. Look me. Move the HP there.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the
Nope, still.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
I approach the designated position.
Wait,
This tedium is
Take
beneath
this.
me. I hear you moving. No more.
is anyone else on this side? Ah, you.
I move as if unseen. If it serves your cause.
Try harder. I yearn for agony. And why would I do that?
What do you mean, no suitable path?
No. I will herd the prey. What a perfect killing strike!
Yeah, about now.
With grace and malice. Don't distract me. I revel in your terror! What a useless plaything! Broken already!
Turn.
I feel nothing, fear nothing. The undying Emperor whispers his will.
Okay, there.
Does not become prey.
Rise to the top, or get
Right,
left in the dust.
What's happened? Okay, just be safe. Quick save. Okay, set up extraction on the plant with plasteel. Yeah, that's where I left off. Okay. Plasteel. Try and talk with these pirates. Or not. The elusive contempt's captain contacts you. Hear notes of disdain and mockery in his voice. Playtime is over, but he's sure he's going to come out on top. After the rogue trade's death, the Von Blankers protectorate will become his playground. He'll claim plenty of booty before some dares hunt him again. Bridge officers report the elusive contempt preparing for battle. It is time for the elusive contempt to pay for its insolence. To battle! Big one. Let me have a turn already. Come on. Hey, the Heartless gonna attack in. Okay, finally. That didn't seem like much damage at all.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
That's better.
Salvo. With the force of a supernova.
Mm-hmm.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Let the void sort them out. Engage the engine.
What to... okay, there. Mm-hmm.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
Okay, and turn. Mm-hmm. Oh, boom. Well, at least it distracted them. Right.
Make every shot count. Macro cannon. Open fire.
Ah, boom. If I...
Helmsman, take us in. Salvo.
Ah, boom.
Torpedoes away. Lance batteries. Volley.
Reload. Ah,
Let them taste our
now the
fury.
Inceptors. Okay. Done. Alright. Good strategic maneuvering. Nice.
Keep up the pressure. Coordinates set.
Hey, do that of it.
Fire at will.
Right. Okay, there we go.
Boom.
My turn. Okay. Not quite in range yet. Hey, where are you going? Get back here. Looks is alright. Okay, take this. Fine. Oh, damn it.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
So, damn it.
Torpedoes away.
Nice doing some damage. Hey! Boom! What? It's still alive?
Macro cannon. Open fire.
Okay, that's that one dealt with. Now you be in range of the lance? Oh, damn it! I want to. No. I'm out. Right. Phase shields to the front. Dang it. Whoa, hey, where are you going? Aha!
Salvo.
Right.
Our fury.
Back on the starboard. Alright. Down.
Coordinate set. Lost battery. Volley. All hands.
Might be able to reload.
Prepare for acceleration. Torpedoes away.
Ray shields to starboard. Boom. Whoa! It's going all up now. Getting desperate. Oh.
Macro cannon. Open fire. Helpman, take us in.
Right.
Salvo. Macro cannon. Open fire.
No.
acceleration.
Okay. Alright! That did the trick! Just need to destroy the interceptors now. Okay, there!
A barbaric display.
The elusive content is not so elusive anymore. Alright. Oh. Next, and all hands on deck. Wait. Wait. Okay. Yay. I have to take those clips on. Promotion low deck, Chief Mutant Hunter, who is fantastic today. Stuff happened, but no biggie. What's happening on Janus? Nothing, but I could maybe start another project. I can't. I've done all the projects I can here. And go to Foulstone. Salvation from the warp. Damage to the Destiny Hunter. Okay, I'm gonna need to get another extractium. What's going on here? A frigate belonging to the whalebearers. This gorge is a horrifying landing pie on the colony. A small number of Chaos Space Marines level everything in their path. Ooh! Urge the people to form a militia. Whalebearers effortlessly exterminate through the early outmatched defenders and depart their bloodlust Sid. Remember the fallen defenders, heroism remains in the people's heart. Oh, that wasn't good. Workers at one of the premium stations are avoiding because of life-threatening work conditions. Threatening to detonate the fuel stores unless their demands met. Okay, make concessions. Work inspired by example now. Organized strikes their own. Damn. Oh, okay. People. Okay, so I'm pre-security now. Nothing's still going on. Security. So wait, can I block? I'll just go over and see what I need to deal with. Navy feud. Oh, what's this? Oh, hiccup. Life of a rogue trader. Questions for flocked. By tutor process against everyone altering their beliefs. So what's this feud? Feud broke out between two influential men. Already led armed skirmishes, calling to attention. I'm a goes for the ship. Okay, so wait, did that increase security? Okay, I can finally execute Bastion! Okay, looks like I'm gonna need Promethium. I'll take the vacuum from here. So where's some Promethium? He just went with the flow with resource management, but now I actually need to consider it. Right. Last deal. Visions. There's also an unseen event on the ice world. Or have I already dealt with that? Okay. According to ancient chronicles, map has had you, Pilgrim. This ice planet used to be a prosperous imperial colony. However, a sharp change in its trajectory brought by the warp, family raging system caused the world to distance itself from the local star. In less than a decade, the planet's surface was completely encased in ice, sealing off machines and artifacts of the Imperium inside the galactic tomb. Okay. Huh. It looks like the Pilgrim's records were true. The augurs managed to locate the shapes of several Imperial buildings under layers of snow and ice, though one can only guess what purpose they used to serve. Help plan for the planet's climate without support from the Imperium. After deliberating, the senior officers unanimously decided the adapted mechanicus processing the technologies required for a project such as massive scale. Bigotry should contact their representatives in the Cross Expanse and secure future cooperation. Okay. Okay, making progress with managing the Expanse. Right, so Nothing's going here.
The ghost is crying out for aid, Lord Captain. Riots over the interpretation of scripture have broken out in several hives across the world. While hunting for the agents of the cult of the Foul Dawn, the Outcastry clamped down on the planet's minor cults, attempting to force adherence to the creed on the populace. The commoners grumble about the oppression of the minor cults, even daring to claim that the holy Capsunes have assumed the sole right to speak for the God Emperor. Four-man clan, around which the disgruntled commoners have coalesced, are rallying crowds of workers into the streets in order to prevent the Outcasty agents from entering the sanctuaries condemned for dissolution. Oh. The enforcers and the agents of the Outcasty have been able to curb the malcontent so far, but division grows wider by the day.
What my advisors say. Small differences in the creed beget large ones, and large ones beget heresy. Our faith is founded upon absolute trust in those above us, and if people's beliefs push them towards dissent, then those beliefs have been wicked from the very beginning. But that does not necessarily make the preachers themselves wicked, perhaps simply misguided. Pass them into the outcasts and for re-education so that they may say the truth. Also guarantees their flock's obedience. Okay, so... Jerry, perhaps you should stop allowing fat cardinals and their servants to do whatever they want to your people. Rein them in. Faith in the Exalted One is not contained within ranks and types, but within the hearts and hands of the common people. And even this can take many forms as well. Let those who would shoulder the welfare of Dragos at least choose in which manner they pray to him. Take the Maya cult under your protection. Those who wish to worship him in their own way must prove their right to do so. The only help that will be proper in this situation is to provide instruction. Send one of the spirits to show how they can defend themselves. They'll either take up arms and protect their own faith or bow down. Though they're struggling to interpret the scriptures, I know one sacred text that leads the Emperor that invites very few conflicting readings. The Lex Imperialis. None of the troublemakers will dare question the importance of his law, or misconstrue what is written. Serve them well to settle down and study the injuncture of Cardinal to cover. Detain the preachers of these troublemakers and send them to be re-educators. Educate. Good. Our sausages will keep the flock from making rash decisions. Forces thoroughly disperse the crowds with shock bands and choke gas. Burst in chapters of the condemned cults, beat them, smash any sacred symbols deemed unorthodox. Other dangerous embers of spiritual disunion loom of planets. Directs that would not affront God Emperor obfuscate. Disobedient preachers were shackled and brought into the sanctuary of the stage to learn true meaning of the creed, through humility and obedience, but emancipated by unspoken threats of violent reprisal against their spiritual leaders on side. Okay, that's definitely done now. Right, so... Okay! I've completed our counting of the highest tier. Okay, so now I double under and let's see. What's this forewarning?
safer route. So what's this forewarning? Rain vessel enveloped in pale orchid mist sails past the stained glass windows of the captain's bridge. A cove arm appears on its foully dented, ragged hull. House von Blancus Cove Arms. The Argo crew reports that this is the Lightseeker, an expedition voyage ship tasked with exploring the planets of the Cross Expanse. This vessel disappeared without a trace over 600 years ago. The telemetry shows that the decks are empty and void of life, with no crew detected. The ancient voyage ship caused a throbbing headache and inexplicable disgust. Where did it vanish for all those centuries, and how did it end up here? Boxmaster reports that the elders of her clan told her tales about the Lightseeker. This legendary voyage ship had discovered plenty of bountiful worlds, where the most profitable extractives were later installed. This vessel brought countless riches to the von Blancus protectorates in the past, but its reappearance after 600 years of oblivion seems wrong and dangerous. High Factorum General Stanrock confirms that the Lightseeker is still a part of the von Blancus fleet. In other circumstances, the Factorum would have insisted on reclaiming the property of the protectorate. Who knows what had happened to the vessel during the centuries it was lost? Dark powers of the cosmos or even the warp itself could have corrupted the void ship. Void whispers of the crew are silenced by an urgent alert. The ship is rapidly changing course. Oh? While closely watching the Lightseeker's maneuvers, your sense will become certain. The vessel is preparing to attack. Albert has heard a lot about bountiful worlds discovered by the void ship's crew. I doubt the same brave voidsmen are at the helm now. Whatever dark powers are controlling the vessel, one thing's clear. It's a threat. The rogue train needs to engage the unknown enemy and recapture the property of the von Blancus dynasty. Oh. Alpha is adamant that a void ship that has spent the past 6 centuries beyond the veil is beyond salvation. This must be destroyed at once. Try and establish communication first. Burgess sends one signal after another, urging Lightseeker's crew to establish contact. To no avail. Short delay is enough for the possessed void ship to assume an advantageous position as it prepares to engage your vessel. Oops. I should have listened to Alpha's advice. Where is the ship? This won't be too much of a problem.
With the force of a supernova!
Okay, raise shields. Hey, where you going? Come back!
Coordinates set.
Okay.
Launch battery. Volley.
Raise shields to the front. Oh. Get back here. Deal with you guys. What will be? Boom, damn it. Whoa! Careful those. No, I said be careful!
All hands. Prepare for acceleration. Keep up the pressure.
Take this! Aha! That did the trick! Okay, repair the hull. Items up here. Okay. Okay, so it's the last push there done. Hey, terrible news from the Ghost ship. The Legion servants have discovered Amsa's trajectory on our capital world. One that has grown far too large and could rupture at any moment. Informed that the group known as the Foreman clan is actually a cover for a horrendous cult of generic aberrations who currently have their people in
Every echelon of the hive, they're traitors to the purity of humanity, traitors to the creed, rebels and heretics. Aha! Gene Steel sounds like Gene Steel cult. Apparently, their unholy sermons speak of the free soulful branches of a finger pointing to the restitution and unity. We have to act. Absolutely right. It is impossible to negotiate with the degenerates. Our only option is to completely annihilate them. We should start from the top. We should attack decisively and quickly. We attack decisively and quickly, or should we show our hand by bringing assault vehicles to the capital and gain advantage in firepower? We quietly eliminate the leaders, or do we rain destruction upon the infected territories and cleanse them of traitors? Lilith, raise the people to battle and publicly proclaim war. Tell the people that the heretics are hiding among them, and the millions of loyal subjects will grind the thousands of traitors to dust. May Dragos cleanse self of this filth. As I caustic laughs send shivers down your spine. Let others sully their hands. Just one beacon, and my kinsmen will descend upon the affected hives. Perhaps they will cause some additional casualties here and there, but I have no doubt none of your enemies will survive, even hiding in their little nests. I don't think that's a good idea. The cleansing shall be thorough. A good few wrecks of dead ships still linger in orbit after the day of Xeno scum attack your world. Command your fleet to pick them up and send them plummeting towards the nest of this spawn trying to encroach upon your domain. I'll go with Argenta's plan. May the mutant heretics perish in the cleansing flames. At the appointed time, the hives of Dragos shook from the thunderous tread of combat vehicles. An army of enforcers came to wage war on the mutant heretics. The heretics, despite having time to prepare their defenses, could not match the Planetary's guard weaponry. The enforcers were supported by an grab mob, led by a fanatically howling priest. The fight quickly evolved into a bloody riot. The inhabitants of the hives readily threw their support behind the enforcers after watching them severely punish the minor cults. The lesson in obedience had been learned. Volunteers had hoped to obtain some spoils from the losing side. Everything was over after one planetary cycle. The filthy shrines and the heretic sanctuaries were set ablaze. Cult agents mercilessly exterminated, and the rest of the operation strength crushed amid street battles. One thing filled the rogue trader servants with unease. Inside the cult's main temple, they found a den of some grotesquely enormous monster. It was empty. They did not find the beast. The Ramp had been merciful to Dragos. The monster would surely have perished in the fires and engulfed the hives during that cycle. Okay! The Black Chieftains that... And... Okay, melt the ice planet. So, does it mean I go to Jefferson now, or... Means where have I been? Let me where that's my...
Or council. That room is there. So with this done, Queen doesn't have. Where's the Ah! Screen is frozen. Ah, now it's not. Okay, ships and forces notified us about strange insect-like creatures appearing on that impact. Entity was destroyed, but the incident. I don't seem to be receiving that event I read about. It's truly a spongeous moment. Spongeous? What? What's that? Okay, still can't. Wait! Aha! Hey, now I can do something here. One crew of detectives. Signs of life on the flat surface. And the cave is a man-made complex. According to the ship's archives, this was uninhabitable because of devoid of useful resources. The presence of some space seems intriguing. Someone to lead in the requisition. The squad landed near a suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave blocked by a massive plastic door that had previously been pierced by a melted shard. Then Charlie patched up. After receiving a signal from his faithful cybermassive, Poker had warned the enforcers of the ambush head. Attack was not long in coming. Armed people with impacted bodies charged out of the darkness. The enforcers of Von Blancas Dicey reacted with lightning speed. He walked away from vicious power, not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. Al-Sharp brought the prisoner aboard the Lord Captain void ship. Scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls of which were dotted with arrow vaults. All but one were disabled and contained the remnants of some prominent people, judged by their clothes. The last cryo vault was opened and stood empty. In addition, a curious machine was destroyed during battle. As further inspection would show, this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storms blanketing the planet. Concealing the sentry from prying eyes, machine spirit, extinguished forever. The tech priest still managed to extract the value. It ordered Cabela to interrogate the prisoner.
Hours that followed, the captive became fully aware of how sophisticated and ruthless Bloodspun Web can be in its quest for the truth. Under torture, the bastard confessed to belong to the cult of Saint Drusus. He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery and preventing anyone from entering. He equally could not hide that the unfortunate inhabitants of the Cryovotes were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession. And the harsh interrogation finally took its toll. Okay, Was there supposed to be something else in Dragonus that happened? I don't give a gamma. I stole Yatrofam. Huh? Ain't never been on L2 system, but that was a game. Pretty good. Lots of fun. Just that I'm currently doing a mission that's a bit cryptic as to what you have to do, so I had to look it up online. I really neglected the resource management aspect of the game up till now, and I found it was actually quite interesting. Okay, that's completed. So at the end, you see. Oh, you want to loot the elder waifu? Unfortunately, I think I've messed up the romance. But that's me in the thumbnail, not my rogue traders. I guess I just have to wait for it to happen. In the meantime, I'll investigate other rumors. Where the hell? Seems like a lot of reading. Really like 40k though. Yeah, I feel like the old school presentation as a CRPG is holding this game back from the mainstream appeal that Baldur's Gate 3 had. Yeah, apparently Owlcat's next 40k CRPG, Dark Heresy, is going to have fully voiced dialogue. Deep spiritual connection stuff. Translation, her romance who is purely platonic. Okay, it seems there's... Wait, I thought I... Anyway, I'm gonna set my sights on... Maybe try and set my sights on either of the two companions for the next two expansions. If either of them look interesting, and especially if either of them... the Xenos.
Hmm. Make it safer. So I guess I'm not done here yet? What? Where am I? What's this artificial object? I thought maybe I already investigated that, but maybe not. All unusual noise on the bridge ceased when the shadow of a gigantic void ship, seemingly appearing out of nowhere, sails past the stained glass windows. It seemed forlorn. The hull is tight, the lumens are dead, and the windows are broken and shrouded. The crew can't recognize the signature of its silent engines. Now he manages to shed some light on his decrepit hull and make out the fade name of the cruiser, Queen's Lament. Vox port breaks the some signs. Prince Vox has just retrieved Vox Hush from the dead void ship. Accept the signal. Bridges conducts a full Vox system check and reports that the communications are in order. Though only eerie, unnatural signs can be heard through the Vox. Worried murmurs sweep across the bridge. The officers are certain that this is the void ship of the old ghost stories. Queen's Lament, appeared countless times in all corners of the Imperium. Like a ghost, manifested out of nowhere, just as mysteriously vanished in the darkness of space, taking with it those who dare to be bored. Queen's Lament, Refrain has heard that name before. The void ship was destroyed by Xenos in one of the violent battles for the Expanse over 3 millennia ago. Today, its captain was Valiant Venture Man. Then scout aboard ship. Shuttle carrying the soldiers docks with the Queen's Lament without impediment. Using the disparate blueprints of the Imperial cruisers, Guiding Pie sets out the bridge, following the dark, unpowered corridors that somehow retain oxygen and gravity. The nervous voice of the operator erupts through the Vox. "You are still on board! What's this?" Blurry silhouettes of people with torn off limbs, cut open bellies, and twisted faces are materializing, flashing all around ghastly flashes. The ghosts of promise of the unwelcome guests that they will stay on board the Queen's Lament forever. Raising his voice to a shout, the operator reports that his comrades are already dead. Soon it will be his turn. Loggers are telling a different story. All the scouts alive and still moving forward. Order operator to pull himself together. Soldiers must be prepared to face even the most terrifying horrors. An anxious prayer to the Emperor is whispered over the Vox. For a moment, the operator falls silent, and suddenly turns, mumbling excuses about imagination playing tricks on him. Comrades are still walking ahead of him, alive and well, and the void ship looks completely empty again. After a few minutes of silence, the child's cry can be heard through the box. Stuttering operators report that friends and families of the members of the scouting party are blocking the way. Friends and family who have been taken by death. Soldiers confirm that they're not seeing ghosts, but living people made of flesh and bone. Soldiers are begging the road chair to let them talk to their loved ones for a moment. Remind the soldiers that it's impossible to cheat death. These visions must be a product of some dark powers. Scouts begin to argue. The unintelligible quarrelling abruptly stops, and after a few minutes, the operator anxiously gives his report. As soon as the squad split up, ones who decided to stay with their loved ones were swallowed by the darkness of the empty deck and vanished. Half an hour later, the Vox comes to life once again. The operator flatly reports that the scouting party has reached the bridge. Functors are broken, so extracting any data from them seems impossible. Scouts have found a strange object in the captain's chair, outstriped. They say that this shouldn't be there. In his usual flat voice of void emotion, the operator completes his report. Way to the bridge took 16 hours and 41 minutes. Soldier are exhausted. I would like to rest for some time. Hughes, Fidget notes that only half an hour has passed outside Queen's Lament. All the squad to retrieve this unknown object and restore immediately. Boxcar stopped abruptly, and a few minutes later, the Skying Pie shuttle leaves the Queen's Lament. The holy ship itself dissolves in the darkness of the space. Shaw arrives, carrying a single passenger, Uprair, clutching a strange parcel. The young man's hair has turned white after the time spent on the cursed vessel, and he has lost the ability to speak. Story and rumors of what happened to the other scouts will live on for many years and hush whispered across every deck of the Rogue Trader's void ships. Okay, that's that rumor completed. Okay, and investigate the other rumor. What's the rumor here? A rare find. Reports coming in from Navigator's Sanctum on the appearance of warp storm. Around... Trust the Navigator's judgment and approach the warp storm. Friendship aboard void ship found warp empty. Oh. Didn't want to deal with myself that time. Okay, so... what's going on here? Have I already investigated this? This looks familiar. I think I've been here before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been here before, so I've already done what... I answered the distress call. What's on the other planet? Why is there a rumor marked here? Explored here before? Smuggler hideout. Call it a day here. Okay, I'll do a raid on YouTube as well. Okay, and Twitch, how about Asher Dolly playing Deadlock? Alright, thanks for watching! Hope you enjoyed this! See y'all later!